Are you looking for the best smartphone? In this video, we will look at some of the best smartphones on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. According to a new report, Samsung is gearing up to introduce a 2x zoom option for the Galaxy S23 Ultra portrait camera. Ice Universe was the first to notice the feature. To those unaware, the tipster has a very good track record, especially for Samsung phones. The detail was spotted on a test firmware running on the Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra. So it's not widely available yet. As per the report, the 2x mode will use a 50MP crop from the 200MP main camera, Samsung's S23 Ultra's main appeal. It will be reduced to 12MP. The new mode joins the existing 1x and 3x options. The former uses the main sensor, whereas the latter uses the native 3x camera. Keeping in mind that those are around 23mm and 70mm, the 2x would have about 50mm. The result would be better portraits with nice quality. The feature is interesting because it will give one more option for users that want to take stunning portraits. In fact, Samsung's flagship was the winner of a fight between the S23 Ultra, Xiaomi 13 Ultra, and the Oppo Find X6 Pro. This shows how good the flagship is in the camera department. The update is not out yet, but the test patch has about 1.5 GB in size. It's being finalized with a rumored launch for the end of May or early June. Besides the new 2x portrait mode, the update is also meant to add more improvements to the cameras. Right now, it's unclear whether or not Samsung will expand this feature to other Galaxy handsets. Perhaps, Samsung aims to further enhance the appeal of the Galaxy S23 Ultra's camera with this new feature. Number 2. The Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 4 is a very unique phone. If life has imitated art in any way, it's phone companies mimicking the handheld devices in classic science fiction. This phone folds in half hot dog style to let you store a screen the size of a tablet in your pocket. In a bid to be one of the best smartphone deals, Samsung Galaxy Deals and Samsung Deals, Amazon has just cut $450 off this unique phone's price tag. It's now down to $1,350. Grab it before Amazon alters this deal any further. In Digital Trends Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 4 review, it's been made clear that it's an excellent phone, or rather, it's so good it should be your next phone. That's because it offers a bunch of enjoyable features like multitasking support, a reliable and fun camera, a water-resistant and durable design, and an inner screen that's fantastic for games and videos. The usable cover screen is also a plus, adding a bit of extra functionality to the entire experience. But the Fold Z's premier feature is the Flex mode, which allows you to swap between a standard candy bar style design to an unfolded, larger phablet, but also one that props up on its own so you can keep your hands free. It's made even better by the multi-view window support, which allows you to have multiple apps and windows open at a time. And since it's compatible with Samsung's S Pen, you can jot down quick notes for class or during meetings, or use the device to exercise your creativity, sketching or drawing, for example. If you want a more in-depth exploration of the phone and what it can do, don't miss our Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 4 buying guide. Back to the model offered through Amazon's deal, it's unlocked for use with any compatible US carrier such as T-Mobile and AT&T. You can choose which network you want to use, which makes this offer an even sweeter option for those who prefer to take their own path. Number 3. Asus continues its previous generation's compact form factor flagship with the Zenfone 9. Historically, smaller phones have compromised on features and performance, but that's not the case here. At least not entirely. Asus attempts to distill a full-fledged affordable flagship experience into one of the smaller form factors on the market. With its small size but plenty of power, can Asus handset earn a home in your pocket? Find out in our Asus Zenfone 9 review. With a comparatively small 5.9-inch display and trim 169 grams weight, the Asus Zenfone 9 is about the same size as the Samsung Galaxy S23, albeit a little thicker. Asus notes a 10% larger SoC, 40% bigger camera system, and 7.5% battery capacity increase, all in a form factor smaller than 2021's Zenfone 8. The phone sports the same 5.9-inch panel as last year, but Asus made a few optimizations to improve the display's color accuracy. It supports refresh rates up to 120 Hz and can automatically switch between 60, 90, and 120 Hz modes depending on the app or content being viewed. But it's not an LTPO panel capable of the ultra-low power-saving refresh rates seen on other flagships. Other staples from the previous generation stick around too, including an IP68 rating against water and dust resistance, a 3.5mm headphone jack, and 30W wired charging via USB power delivery PPS or Quick Charge 4.0 and above. Asus bundles a charger in the box, instead making eco-conscious decisions in the form of recycled packaging. At 30W, the phone takes 11 minutes to reach 25% capacity, 37 minutes to 50%, and just under an hour and a half to full, which is pretty basic stuff for a flagship.